As we sit in front of our screens, scrolling through the news of the day, we're reminded once again of the great energy debate. How can we meet our ever-increasing demand for power while transitioning to a greener future? It's a complex issue with no easy answers. But one thing is clear. We need to explore a variety of sources to keep the lights on. And in India, that means turning to coal. Even as the country strives to meet its ambitious renewable energy goals. Let us first understand India's growing demand for energy. As we journey towards a greener future, it's important to remember that our energy needs are growing at an unprecedented rate. Despite the country's commitment to clean energy, a massive 14.56 gigawatts of coal-fueled power is expected to come online this year, part of a plan to add 27 gigawatts of coal-fueled capacity at a cost of around 1.89 trillion rupees. India's power demand is growing at 10% annually, and renewable sources of energy are intermittent and insufficient to meet such demand. Coal power not only helps maintain grid stability but also ensures energy security that is required to enable India's development and growth. This is not to say that India isn't committed to its energy transition goals. The government has declared a bidding plan to add 50 gigawatts of renewable energy capacity annually for the next 5 years to achieve the target of 500 gigawatts by 2030. So how are central and state-run firms contributing towards energy and power generation? The capacity addition is led by central public sector units such as NTPC Limited, NLC, THDC India Limited, and state government-run firms. What drives India's dependence on coal-fueled power despite its commitment to clean energy? India's dependence on coal-fueled power is expected to continue, accounting for more than half of India's power generation capacity of 416.06 gigawatts. Analysts believe that India's overall plant load factor or PLF of thermal power plants would continue to improve and reach closer to 65% during the year. This is backed by the consistent growth in power demand, expected at 6.5% year-on-year for the fiscal year 2024 and 2025. The Central Electricity Authority, that is CEA, expects peak electricity demand to touch 229 gigawatts in April before monsoon rains cool demand. In the fiscal year 2024, soaring temperature and resilient economic activity are expected to keep power demand growing, with predictions of heat waves that will increase the usage of air conditioners, fans, and refrigeration units. Given this situation, India's largest coal miner, Coal India Limited, has been given a supply target of 610 million tons to the power sector in financial year 2024, an increase of 24 million tons over what it supplied in financial year 2023. The Union Power Ministry in India has directed power firms to blend up to 6% of their coal with imports until September and imposed restrictions on maintenance during peak demand. Imported coal-based power plants are required to operate at full capacity under Section 11 of the Electricity Act. It is clear that India needs diverse sources to satiate its rising hunger for energy. Coal-fueled power will continue to play a significant role in the country's energy mix for years to come. However, India's commitment to clean energy cannot be ignored. As Union Power Secretary Alok Kumar said, India is achieving its energy transition goals fully and will continue to do so. The recent announcement of adding 14.56 gigawatts of coal-fueled power this financial year reflects the government's need to balance its energy needs with the country's development and growth. However, the country needs to ensure that it does not become too reliant on fossil fuels and continues to invest in alternative sources of energy to meet its ambitious renewable energy targets. With India's peak power demand predicted to touch a record high in the coming years, the government must continue to explore innovative solutions to balance its energy mix, ensure energy security, and reduce carbon emissions.